Well, Mayweather, as we know, is flash, brash, a motor mouth, but also the world's most outrageously talented fighter. Ed Robinson has more.
The pound-for-pound mantles boxing's highest accolade. To be ranked as the very best fighter amongst all the weight classes is surely the pinnacle of any boxer's career. Modern legends to have achieved this feat include Sugar Ray Leonard, Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones Jr., Oscar De La Hoya, and now the dazzling Floyd Mayweather has followed suit.
For me to give a sport 30 years of my life to see another fighter is better than me is crazy.
Boxing's all Mayweather's ever known. He was a fabulous amateur featherweight who should have taken Olympic gold. An incredible super featherweight during those early professional years. Mayweather claimed his first world title at just 21.
This young man looks a brilliant and hot property.
He overcame every challenge, including a special performance over Diego Corrales. Mayweather beat Jose Luis Castillo for the world lightweight crown and ruthlessly dispatched Arturo Gatti for the world light welterweight title.
It is over. Mayweather was simply brilliant tonight.
The rugged Argentinian Carlos Baldemir was easily outboxed as Mayweather became world welterweight king. And last time out, the pretty boy made it world titles in 5 weight divisions by winning the money-spinning clash with Oscar De La Hoya.
New champion of the world.
Mayweather puts the seal on his greatness there.
It's about pushing yourself to the limit. And you know me, I'm a go-getter. I gotta go get it.
He's won world champions in 5 weight divisions, you know, and I think there's only the likes of maybe Tommy Hearns and De La Hoya and you know, Sugar Ray Leonard and people like that who have achieved them feats.
Can Ricky Hatton do what nobody else has managed to do to Floyd Mayweather? Inflict his first defeat and incredibly become the new pound-for-pound king.
That title, the best pound-for-pound fighter walking the face of the earth, that is all I see, and that's all that's standing in my way.
Well, joining me now is the man who's come closest to beating Floyd Mayweather in his last fight, in fact. But the question, I think, Oscar, here is, if you, one of the greatest fighters of the modern era, couldn't beat Mayweather, how does Hatton?
Well, Hatton is young. Hatton is more energetic. Hatton is fast. Hatton is smart. If there's one guy that can do it, and I have to admit this, look, I'm not 25 years old anymore. Obviously, if I was 25, it would be a whole different story. But Hatton is the one that can do it because of the styles, because of what he brings to the table.
We saw you in the gym the other day giving some advice to Ricky Hatton. What was it?
Well, the advice is that do not let up with your jab. I stopped throwing my jab after the 6th round, I believe, the 7th round, and the fight went downhill for me. The first 6, 7 rounds, it was actually easy with the jab. There's one thing that Mayweather has, that flaw he has, is that he cannot block a jab.
How good is Floyd Mayweather from personally being in there with him? Because he looks like some kind of defensive and counter-punching genius to us at ringside.
You know what makes him good is that he never exchanges. He fights to survive. That's what makes him dangerous. That's what makes him difficult because, for instance, if you have a fighter in front of you that does not want to fight, okay, well, you have to put pressure on him. You have to make it a fight, because if you don't make it a fight, if you don't put pressure, then you have no fight. You have a boring fight. You have nothing, because Floyd Mayweather's not going to come forward.
In a line, you think Hatton wins, yes?
Absolutely.
And you're going to fight him on May the 5th, that's the word, if he wins it?
Well, we have 3 options that we're looking at, Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, and Floyd Mayweather. So it depends on this outcome, see what happens, and then we'll take it from there.
Thanks a lot, Oscar. Back to you in London.
Thanks. Well, it's now that you realise the magnitude of the task, isn't it, Johnny?
You've got to look at Oscar De La Hoya. This guy had won everything. He got all the experience in the world. He was a light middleweight. Floyd Mayweather stepped up, beat this guy, and he could have actually beat him easier when he boxed him. So if Floyd Mayweather can beat Oscar De La Hoya and everybody else before him, you then realise how hard a job Ricky Hatton has got in front of him. Now, if anybody's going to do it, it's got to be Ricky's style. It's got to be that. Ricky's got to keep the pressure on, as De La Hoya said. Keep him on the pressure. Don't let him breathe. Take the fight away from him. Take the play away from him. Ricky's got to stick to his game plan, whatever it is.
What's he got then that perhaps De La Hoya didn't have?
He's got youth, he's got pace, he's willing to get stuck in, get his head in your chest and get you involved in a tear-up. He knows he's got to do that, he's willing to commit himself to do that. And Billy Graham sat here with me when Gatti lost to Vladimir, and then he didn't have to sell the fight. They knew they had what it took to beat Mayweather, and I think he seriously believes it.
It seems that Hatton's preparations have just been perfect for this.
It couldn't get any better. I've never seen him in such brilliant physical condition, so focused, so up for a fight. When this night comes, it's going to be like as in Manchester. There'll be that many Brits there.
Well, victory for Hatton would crown a great year for boxing in this country, would help restore the ailing fortunes of British sport. Our cricketers lost the Ashes in humiliating fashion.
Outstanding victory again. Outstanding playing by Australia.
Our rugby team began their World Cup campaign poorly. Our dreams were broken by South Africa. Lewis Hamilton had a fairy tale debut season in Formula One. His title aspirations fizzled out.
No Euro 2008 for England.
England's footballers failed to qualify for the European Championship. At least boxing has restored some pride. Frankie Gavin won our first ever gold medal in the World Amateur Championships. Joe Calzaghe unified the super middleweight division. David Hay won the World Cruiserweight title on foreign soil. Will it be an explosive end to the year? With Ricky Hatton celebrating the greatest victory of them all.
It will be a good Christmas, and Floyd Mayweather won't be ruining my Christmas.
Hi, it's Andrew Strauss here. I'd just like to wish Ricky Hatton the best of luck on Saturday night in your very important fight.
Ricky, just wishing you the best of luck. Go and get him. We know you can. You can do this. So, bring it back to Manchester.
Hey Ricky, from behalf of myself and all the British Rugby League guys, best of luck. We're right behind you. Go the Brits.
I'm a big fan. I wish you all the best, and looking forward to you bringing the belt back to Britain. Good luck.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see Floyd hit the floor. Come on, Ricky. Good luck in Vegas.